Hey guys, it's me again. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a certain anime that I think is just amazing, and it just so happens to be my favorite anime. But before I tell you guys what that is, and before I get into that more, I want to let you guys know that I do have a giveaway going on at the time of recording and uploading this. Basically, what it is whoever wins gets to pick whatever manga they want off of Amazon, and I will order it and ship it out to them. And yeah, so you win free manga, and basically, if you want to enter that, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, go to the video of that giveaway, which I'll have linked in the description, like that video, and then comment. You can either comment an anime or manga related video idea or an interesting question, as well as a unique number, because those numbers are how I'm going to pick the winner. Um, and yeah, that's going to be going on for a few more weeks, I think. I don't know exactly how long, but I'd say like 3 to 4 weeks maybe, just because I want to give plenty of time for everyone to enter that wants to enter. And then once everyone is entered, I will go ahead and conclude that and pick the winner. So, anyway, with that aside, I will now get on to this. And like I said, I'm talking about a very special anime today that is my favorite anime. And for the longest time, my favorite anime hadn't changed, and I didn't think it was gonna change. What it was originally was Sword Art Online, and I loved that anime for the longest time. Don't get me wrong, I still love it, but it was topped by what is now my favorite anime, and the one that's now my favorite is just amazing, and I don't think it's ever gonna be topped. And if you've watched, I mean, I've said it on several videos, so if you've watched any of my videos where I've mentioned it before, you know what it is. And that anime is Ray Zero. Now, granted, this is not the anime right here, this is the manga, but that's because I don't have the anime. These three things you see right here, these are my only three anime DVDs. So I'd like to get more, as I mentioned before, but for now, those are all I have as far as DVDs go. So I'm gonna have to use the Ray Zero manga, which is fine because it's just as good. So Ray Zero is what? Well, Ray Zero. I don't know what year it came out, but it's kind of like your standard isekai, where I think that's the name for the subgenre. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what the name of it is. And basically, that subgenre means that all anime and manga in it, follow a character in a video game esque world, and yeah, that's about as basic as the description for that gets. But in that subgenre, every anime and manga is obviously going to be different. And this one, I think, is not only the best for that subgenre, but I think it's the best anime ever. I don't expect everyone to agree with me, but I think there will be at least a few people. But what it is, I guess there's not too much to show you guys on the back, but, this guy right here, his name is Subaru Natsuki. One day, he's just your normal otaku. He doesn't go to school very often. He just sits at home, plays video games, and watches anime and stuff. So, pretty cool guy. But he starts out at the beginning of the series in our world. He's just a normal guy. Until one day, on his way home from the convenience store, he gets summoned to another world, the world where the majority of the anime takes place. And when he gets there, he realizes really early on that he doesn't really have much that he can do. He's not capable of much. And he actually finds himself in a situation where he's about to get killed by some thugs until he is saved by this girl right here, whose name is Amelia. He then falls in love with her, and he kind of like swears to protect her forever and make it up to her. And yeah, so I mean, she doesn't know this, but anyway, he goes on to try to retrieve her stolen necklace or something. I think it was like a necklace, something like that. But anyway, that was stolen, so he tries to go retrieve it from her, well, for her, because it was stolen. And eventually, while trying to do that, he dies. Yeah, but that's important because dying is what it takes for him to realize his one ability that he has. That one ability is that whenever he dies, he comes back to life from an earlier point in life in this new world. And every once in a while, he'll reach almost like a checkpoint is what it would be in a video game. And it's kind of like a checkpoint in this, where if he dies, he starts at that point instead of starting all over. Because for a while, when he dies, he starts all over. But then he survives past a certain point where he keeps dying, and then when he dies from then on, he comes back to life at a later point. So, it's not like he has to start all the way over every single time, which is great for him, because that would be a lot of work. Um, but anyways, with this one ability he has, he can't tell anyone about it because if he does, he'll like die for good, or at least that's what the series makes it seem like. Um, and basically, with this one ability that he has to try to save the world. Yeah, so I know that sounds kind of typical as far as an anime and manga plot goes. I've actually had several friends that I've told to watch this. Like they'll watch the first episode or two and they're like, it's not that good. It's just standard anime. There's nothing too great about it. Well, that's because they make the mistake of only watching the first couple episodes. You have to watch the entire series to appreciate this because while it does start off pretty typical, it very quickly gets very amazing. And I just love it. And my one friend, he was watching this, and he was one of the ones. He watched like the first episode or two, and he said that he just didn't really find it all that good. Well, my friend Austin and I convinced him to watch the rest, and he watched all of it that day, and he texted my friend Austin afterwards and told him that he thinks he has a problem. So yeah, we got him addicted to Re:Zero, which is great. That's awesome. Addiction is a good thing. No, it's not. But with anime, it can be if you do it the right way. That's probably not true. Anyway, but yeah, no, there's a lot of great stuff to this. So as I mentioned, I've told you guys the basic plot of all of it, and if that doesn't sound cool to you, watch it because it is. Um, the characters in the series, I love all the characters. Um, there's all sorts of great characters too. Like there's obviously Subaru and Amelia, as I mentioned. Subaru, as I also mentioned before, is about as average as you can get. And one of the things I love about him is he knows that too, and he's almost proud of it. It seems so. Like he'll often be boasting about how poor he is or how useless and average he is, and that makes it very entertaining because you see this average guy struggling, and it's just hilarious seeing him acknowledge how useless he is to these people like it's a good thing, and it's very entertaining. And then Amelia here, she actually doesn't do much in the series, or at least not in the anime. Maybe in the manga she will. I haven't gotten too far into the manga, but she's pretty cool. I don't really know how to describe her too much. I mean, for one thing, it's very obvious that Subaru's like in love with her, but she seems to be like the one person who doesn't know it. Um, and well, another character, she has this cat type spirit thing that protects her. And it's super powerful. You don't want to mess with her because then the cat, I can't remember I can almost remember its name, but not quite. Oh, Puck. Yeah, if you mess with her, Puck will kill you. So that's cool. Um, this girl right here is Felt. She is a thief, but she's not as bad as she sounds. There's a pretty big thing that we find out about her later on in the series. I'm not going to say what that is because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But that's pretty interesting. Um, Obviously, you've got many people's waifus, Rem and Ram. Yeah, many people claim that they are some of the best anime girls ever. I'll leave that up to you guys. I don't really know. I mean, Ram just seems a bit mean to Subaru. All she does is yell at him and get on him. Rem on the other hand though is pretty cool. I'm not really gonna say too much about Rem and Ram because there's some spoilers that I'd have to get into to explain why they're so cool. But if you watch or read the series, you'll understand what I'm talking about. They are pretty awesome. So there's those two. Um, Trying to think, there's a lot of characters. I'm just probably going to stop here because if I keep going into detail on all the characters, I'm just going to be here for like an hour. And I don't think that's what you guys want. Other than that, the world, I know that's another important thing for anime is world building and how good of a world they create in the series. In Re:Zero, I think they do a really good job. The world is very beautiful. It's very diverse. There's a lot going on. It's got a very interesting history. And then there's also the fact that people get summoned to it from other worlds. So yeah, that's pretty interesting too. So that's cool. And the anime is getting a season 2 before long also. So that's also very exciting. I watched the season 2 trailer not too long ago, and oh my gosh, am I excited and very worried because If you've seen the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's very exciting. I don't know if the manga goes past where season 2 starts yet, because I'm obviously not caught up on the manga. That's why I'm still getting new volumes anytime I order manga. Um, but who knows if it goes past that point? Maybe I'll get caught up before season 2 starts. I kind of doubt it, but who knows? Maybe I will. But yeah, so this series, as I mentioned several times in this video and other videos, is my favorite anime by far. And now that I've gotten the chance to talk to you guys a bit, hopefully you kind of understand where I'm coming from on all that and why it is my favorite. And if you guys think you can show me an anime that I like more than this, go ahead. I'm sure I won't like it more, but people have told me that they'll have animes that I like more than this before. I always do enjoy the animes, but this has always stayed my favorite. So I'd like to see if someone thinks they can try to change that. I'm sure they can't, but if you want to try, definitely take on that challenge. That'll be cool. And I'd like to see what kind of anime you guys are giving me. But anyway, that's all for now. Um, I just want to thank you guys real quickly for everyone who entered the giveaway and has been giving me video ideas, because that's what this is. This is one of those. And I am definitely going to use all those video ideas, because those are loads of fun, especially when they're coming from you guys, because that way I know what stuff you guys want to see. So, that's another reason to go enter the giveaway, because not only do you have a chance to win free manga, but you can get a video made for the channel, so that's pretty cool too. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys next time.